Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. Now, today I want to talk about the subject of unofficial anthems. Now, every country has a national anthem. Many cities have a kind of official song. There are, state birds, which nobody knows anything about, and things like that. But what about the unofficial anthems? What about the songs that derive from popular music that become so indelibly associated with a place that they are all but more official than the official anthems themselves? Well, let's just think about it. You've got Land Down Under by Men at Work, which is probably more well known internationally than Australia's own national anthem. Even Family Guy did it. Look at me with a brand new Hyundai. Google it or YouTube it. You'll laugh. It's very funny. You've got New York, New York, popularized by Frank Sinatra for New York City. And I guess you could maybe even say New York State, but it's really about New York City. You've got a very self-deprecating unofficial anthem of LA, I Love LA. You've got Lights by Journey, which is kind of an unofficial San Francisco anthem. I want to get back to my city by the bay. Then you've got songs like Lights Out London, a great UFO song, in whichever city they were playing in around the world, they would change the name of the city to the lights going out where they were, which, made, Department of Water and Power officials throughout the planet very much on edge. And I'm thinking, of all of these anthemic songs, Yellow Rose of Texas, what overall is the most anthemic of all? And for this, we have to turn to Leonard Skinner. Now, I'm not going to talk about what you think, because of course they did write the song that is in some people's minds, the unofficial anthem of Alabama, which is Sweet Home Alabama, even though they were from Sweet Home Florida, which, isn't far away, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I would say Freebird is anthemic of an entire region, not just a city, not just a state, not a country, but an entire region. Because I think when people think of Dixie, when people think of the American South, if there's any one song, and there are many, because as I've done a video before, you can check out, the South disproportionately produced so much American music. Even though you think of places like New York and LA as the capitals of the American and sort of global pop music industry, the South had such a huge influence, oversized influence. And when you think of that, I really think of Freebird, because even though Freebird doesn't specifically mention any particular region, because of what Leonard Skinner did in popularizing and inventing modern Southern rock music, and because the virtues of independence and rebellion that the song sort of alludes to, and the guitar solos, the unrelenting guitar solo, there's something so quintessentially Southern about it. I think that it could be an unofficial anthem for an entire region. That's what I think about when I hear the song. And it's a song that's loved everywhere in the world because, no matter where you are, there will always be, whether at a karaoke bar or at a guitar jam or at a cover band or even another band, there's always going to be the guy somewhere saying, play Freebird. It's always going to happen. But it is that song that it is so, to me, indelibly associated with an entire region that I think it can be the unofficial anthem of the South. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. And as always, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.